She mothered everybody but herself. A Phoenix Power Mother's Day transmission. The mask was never my face. Grand Rising Womb Sisters worldwide. Welcome back to Phoenix Power, where women remember, rise, and reign. I am Honor Parrish, Trailblazing SHERO Ready to Serve, founder of SHERO Inspires LLC and creator of the Phoenix Power ecosystem, where we dismantle survival conditioning, activate remembrance, and awaken the sovereign woman within. And today's episode is not for the version of you that learned how to survive. This episode is for the woman beneath the mask, the woman who learned to shrink in corporate rooms, soften her voice to sound safe, smile while overperforming, carry entire bloodlines while silently bleeding inside, and mother everybody else while forgetting herself. Today, on Mother's Day, we celebrate all mothers worldwide. Sacred note, every day is Mother's Day. But this particular episode is a special shout out to the Aboriginal woman, also known as the Black woman, the melanated woman, the sister. We honor the women who became strength before they ever experienced softness. The women praised for resilience while silently drowning in exhaustion. The women who learned, don't be too loud, don't be too emotional, don't be too black, don't intimidate people, work twice as hard, stay professional, keep it together. So she mastered the mask, the polished mask, the strong mask, the corporate mask, the nurturing mask, the I'm okay mask. But beloved, what happens when the mask no longer fits the soul? And what happens when a Black woman finally gives herself permission to be seen? The inheritance of survival. Some Black women were taught survival so deeply they began confusing exhaustion with purpose. Many of us inherited strength before we inherited safety. We became the dependable one, the emotionally intelligent one, the caregiver, the overachiever, the peacekeeper, the rescuer, the strong friend, the woman who keeps showing up even when she's silently unraveling inside. And somewhere along the way, professionalism became performance instead of presence. For many Black women, success came wrapped in self-suppression because survival taught us adapt quickly, read the room, stay polished, don't make people uncomfortable, and beloved, the body keeps score of self-suppression. Corporate code switching and the mask. Many Black women are mentally calculating every single day. How do I say this without sounding angry? Will this hairstyle affect how they see me? Can I speak honestly in this room? Should I soften my tone? Do I shrink myself to be accepted? Will confidence be perceived as aggression? And slowly, she mastered executive composure while silently grieving authenticity. She became so emotionally self-monitored, she no longer recognized her natural voice. Many women learned, be agreeable, be not weak, be confident, but not intimidating. Be powerful, but still palatable. And the corporate world often rewards the safe Black woman while draining the authentic one. The mask may get you invited into the room, but eventually it suffocates the woman wearing it. The cost of being the strong one. People applauded her strength while ignoring the wounds required to maintain it. Some women became everyone's safe place while never feeling safe themselves. And let's tell the truth today. Hyper independence is often trauma wearing a business suit. Some women built entire careers while abandoning themselves in the process. The nervous system was never designed to survive constant self editing. So, what happens? Burnout, anxiety, emotional numbness, silent rage, spiritual exhaustion, overthinking, isolation, disconnection from softness, disconnection from joy, disconnection from the body. Success without authenticity eventually becomes spiritual exhaustion. Mother's Day reclamation. And today, I want to honor every woman who mothered others while abandoning herself. The mothers, the caregivers, the veterans, the wives, the daughters, the aunties, the healers, the coaches, the women carrying communities on their backs. Some women gave birth to children, and some women gave birth to survival for entire bloodlines. Some women birthed movements while grieving the version of themselves they never got to become. And beloved, that grief is real because some women disappeared in pieces every time survival was rewarded over truth. Sacred pause. That's deep. Take a breath in, and I mean deeply. Let it resonate. Whatever comes up, acknowledge it, be at peace, and go with the flow. The rebirth. But this season, this Phoenix season, we are no longer performing acceptability at the expense of authenticity. We are no longer abandoning ourselves to appear digestible. We are no longer exhausting ourselves trying to earn visibility because there's a difference between executive presence and self-erasure. You do not have to abandon your cultural identity to embody excellence. Authenticity is not rebellion, it is remembrance. Softness is not weakness. Boundaries are not selfish. Rest is not laziness. Rest is revolutionary for the woman conditioned to earn love through labor. And saying no is sometimes the most sacred yes a woman can give herself. The moment a woman stops performing acceptability, she begins birthing sovereignty. Grab your journal or just fully engage in this very moment. Here are the activation questions. And remember, every question, there's a quest. Are you truly ready to embark upon the answer? Where did you first learn to hide yourself? What version of you received approval? What version of you was silenced? Are you successful or simply surviving beautifully? What parts of yourself have you edited to feel safe in rooms that were never designed for your fullness? And what would your life look like if you no longer feared being fully seen? Because, beloved, the goal is not just visibility. The goal is visibility without self-betrayal. Affirmation transmission. Swiftly place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your womb. Repeat this after me. I release survival as my identity. I no longer apologize for my depth. I release the performance of perfection. My softness is sacred. My voice is sacred. My boundaries are sacred. I do not need to shrink to be accepted. I do not need to exhaust myself to prove worthiness. The mask was never my face. The woman beneath the mask is still waiting to breathe. And today, I give her permission. I remember who I am. I rise into truth. I reign without apology. Sacred closing. Wounds to stars worldwide. If this episode touched your spirit, do not keep this transmission to yourself. Share this episode with the woman who has been strong for too long. The woman who built the career, raised the family, held everybody together, and silently forgot herself. Remind her, she was never created to spend her life performing survival. She was born to breathe, born to soften, born to be visible, born to be authentic, born to remember, rise, and reign. Until the next time, I am Honor Parrish, Trailblazing SHERO, ready to serve, sharing her empowering resilience openly. And this has been Sheenix Power. Ashe.